let's get into this game. Welcome everyone to the second game of the series. It's going to be Nicov playing on the right hand side as the Mongols in the blue color, and it's going to be MbL playing on the left hand side as the Persians in the red color. So what do we get for these civilizations? Mongols are going to have 50% faster working hunters, right? They're going to have 30% extra HP on allied cavalry and hussar units, and they're also going to have 20% faster shooting cavalry archer units. For the team bonus, their scout line units are going to have 2 extra line of sight, so it's going to be a little bit easier for them to scout earlier on. You're also going to notice between the 50% faster working hunters and the 2 extra line of sight, allowing for easier and faster scouting, you're going to notice usually Mongol players getting a substantial score lead. And then for MbL playing the Persians, we already talked about it last game, but let's go through them again. They're going to have twice the HP on TCs and docks. They're going to be working 5, 10, 15 and 20% faster depending on the age, starting Dark Age up until Imperial. They're also going to start with 50 extra food and 50 extra wood. And I think that's about it, right? Yeah, for the team bonus, Knight line units from Persians are going to have 2 bonus damage against archer units. Alright. I think average salary is higher than that though. Oh, much higher, man. Average salary here in Argentina is about $500, which is still very low in all things considered, but yeah, you gotta make sacrifices when you're trying to follow your dreams, right? So I don't mind. As long as I can afford food, and I can afford food for my cat, all good. Let's see. That's actually a good idea. Flashcards. Sure, go and check them out. I do have to say though that they are only for the Warlock Kingdoms. I mean, they include the 31 civilizations up until before the E. But next month, I'm going to be updating it so that it includes all 4 new civilizations as well. It's going to be much better looking too. As a matter of fact, I actually learned HTML and CSS just so that I could make the flashcards for the community. So the more people that use them, the better, man, because it was a lot of work. Let the cat hunt so you can do with $50 a month. Well, yeah, unless he can hunt vegetable, that's probably going to be an issue. Vegetarian, by the way. Anyway, let's take a look at the map generation. Nicov is going to have both golds forward, so that is already not good. He's going to have 1 stone forward as well. The other stone is going to be on the back, so that's good for him. And then for MbL is going to have 1 forward gold, but the main one for him is actually going to be inside his base. If he just goes for a few palisades over here, we should be able to take from this quite safely. Might even be able to secure this, and even secure this if he wants to wall towards the edge of the map, which might be greedy, but I have seen people do that and even go for greedier walls and get away with it, so why not? Both players are going to be going up to fuel H time at a reasonably early time, so they are not going to be going for fast castle anytime soon. And now we're going to see a barracks coming out for Nicov. MbL is not going for the barracks just yet. As Persians, I'm kind of wondering what he's going to go for. Without the barracks, he's not going to be able to go for a stable. Without a stable, without full walls, without the build order for a fast castle, I'm not really sure what MbL is planning to do here. He's got the resources to go for it. Just don't know what he's gonna do. 19 villages is way too tight for fast castle. So yeah, it's gonna be getting the barracks up now with 2 villages. Alright, that's probably gonna be enough to get it up before fuel age. And Nikov's already up. He's gonna be going for the stable, and he's gonna be going for a house over there. So we're gonna have scouts, very common strategy for both civilizations in this map. Now let's see. Some expensive cat food. Yeah, he's got the kidney disease. We had to hospitalize him 2 months ago, actually. And yeah, so his food is kind of expensive, but it's contained in the $100 as well. Oh, that was good for MbL though. Nicov Scout is gonna have to bail over here, and I think MbL is eventually gonna end up taking this one. Only 4 HP left for the Scout. 0 melee armor, 5 attack. Easy maths, man. Oh, but we have one scout over there for Nicov as well. And the spearman, is MbL going to lose this? Oh my god, MbL ends up losing that scout to Nicov's spearman, and now Nikov's gonna be ahead. He's going to have a 1-0 KD. He's gonna start collecting the wolves, and now he's gonna go forward. He's got another spearman as well, so this one is for collecting wolves and sacrificing. The other one's going to be for to actually fight with. MbL was a little bit too overconfident over there. And that's gonna be wall in this area at least, so that is good. Is that completely wall? Let's take a look at the grid. I think that is wall. Yeah. Yeah. Should be completely walled. This is going to be open, of course, but could have been worse. Could have sent the spearman straight into the villager. MbL's taking so much free damage though from the spearman. Already took 2 free hits. And Nikov's gonna manage to find another villager over here. Taking advantage of the bonus damage from the hill. He takes another one. MbL's gonna find himself now with the same villager count, and that is just the power of the Persians. Unbelievable, man. Should be falling behind by 2 villagers at least, but well, not gonna happen. Nikov's doing a very good job. And MbL, just with Persians, it's gonna be just fine. Oh! Hold on. Now we don't have as many follows anymore, so I am going to play this back. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. $10! Did you know that in Argentina... Argentina, what? Do you know that in Argentina, $10 accounts for 25% of the GDP? JK, by the way. But yeah, that's a lot of money as well. So thank you so much. Appreciate it. A little bit closer to the goal. Nice. And happy Valentine's Day to you too as well. Anonymous donation as well. Gotta appreciate the goodwill of going for anonymous donations. You really gotta be selfless. "31 villagers for both players now as well. 5-2 military in favor of MbL, but Nikov's already fully walled. And resources for Nicov are looking a little bit better for Castle Age. He's gonna be able to click up faster than MbL. Yeah, MbL going for wheelbarrow right now. That is just going to give Nicov enough time to click up himself. Only 3 gold miners though, that is going to be an issue. Do we have a market for Nicov? Oh, we don't. Alright, 4 gold miners. Is that going to be enough? I don't think so. It's probably going to be tanking a little bit of food. Okay, that villager just trapping himself. Oh, there we go. Now Nikov's going to be switching more villagers over to gold. Yeah, the blue player is going to be going out to Castle Age faster than MbL. And what is MbL going to do? Well, playing as Persians, he's going to have a breadth of options. First of all, he's going to be clicking out to Castle Age not too much after Nicov has clicked up himself. And what can he go for? Well, Mongols and Persians are both going to have camels. Persian camels are going to be better because of getting plate Bardin armor, while Mongols only go out to chain Bardin armor. Remember that they do have extra HP on Hussar and light cavalry units, which is why they don't get all the armors. But I am liking it a little bit better for Persians for sure. Now both players are going to be going up. It's going to be an 11% advantage in up times for Nicov. And MbL? He already has 1 stable. Oh, he's going to start going for skirmishers. 2 archery ranges coming up. So I have seen in the past Persians going for archery ranges, going for cavalry archers. It's not the best. You're going to be lacking bracer, so that is a big deal, but in Castle Age, they are going to be fine. For the time being, it's going to be only 4 skirmishers though, so he might be expecting Nicov to go either into archers himself. I mean, Mongols do get arbalesters after all, even if not fully upgraded. Could expect Nicov to go for Mangudai, which is like the common choice for Mongols, right? But Nicov? Yeah, Nikov's gonna be going for Mangudai. Is MbL just reading Nicov like a book? He might just be doing that. Castle H is gonna be here sooner for Nicov. As we already stated, we're gonna go a little bit faster so we can catch up. Well, let's see what he goes for. There we go. Castle, insta-castle being dropped. On Nikov's base to go for Mangudai. And Nikov's still trying to go for the walls, and you gotta love this. You gotta love this. But MbL is going to have a lot of skirmishers. He's gonna be getting Fletcher right now. He's gonna be getting Fletcher, but not gonna be going for the elite skirmisher upgrade. Instead, we are gonna see him go straight into Camel Riders. And he already had a few scouts out, so he knows what Nikov's gonna be up to. He's going to have the scouting information. That is invaluable intel for MbL to work with when trying to decide what to go for. For the time being, we're going to see a second TC coming up for him. No third TC on site just yet, but he does not have enough wood to go for it. Nikov's gonna be on one TC only. Second TC on the way. Alright. Mangudai coming out. And MbL is going to have the camels. Mangudai are going to be extremely powerful, but we need the numbers first. We need the numbers. Even a small amount of camel riders are going to be troubles for a small amount of Mangudai. We need to mess them up a little bit more. Fortunately for Nicov, MbL is producing from a single stable. If MbL had more than one, that'd be kind of troublesome for him, but as things are right now, Nikov's going to be producing from one building just as much as MbL is going to be producing from one building as well. So Nikov's also going to be going for skirmishers, but skirmishers are not going to be a huge issue. The reason I say this is because Nikov's units are going to have mobility, so Nicov can choose when to engage, and all he needs to worry about right now is camels. Camels are the only units that he's not really gonna be able to run away from easily. His Mangudai only have fletching, so we still need to go for Bodkin Arrow. Not super tanky units at this point in time. We need to get Bloodlines, we need to get Husbandry, Bodkin Arrow. So Bodkin Arrow is on the way, but it's for MbL. I don't think he got Husbandry just yet, but we can check a look. We can check real quick. Nope. He didn't go for Bloodlines, didn't go for Husbandry. And now that he's got the Manuel, he might be able to take this engagement. Let's see, the hill advantage is going to be great against the camels. It's going to be great against the skirmishers as well, but very good micro from MbL. Avoiding all sorts of damage and pushing Nicov away from the middle. And is Nicov thinking about castle in this area? Right now he doesn't have the resources, but he's been scouting with the Mangudai over here. And he's been trying to take possession of that area. So, we have a siege workshop coming up for Nicov. That's going to be the second one for him, but it's going to be forward, so it's going to be better for him. We already have a monastery out for Nicov as well, so he's going to start thinking of going for relics. And MbL? He's going to try to prevent that from happening. Does he know about the monastery, or is this just 100% game sense? He doesn't know about the monastery. This is just game sense from MbL. And very good micro over here as well. Extra TC coming up for Nicov. Gonna end up getting pushed away. And we'll probably end up taking losses over there. 2 villagers gonna end up going down. Could be worse. Could have been all 4. Oh, well, that's going to be... Okay, only 2. Only 2. Good shot, though, for MbL. For Nicov, sorry, on MbL's units. But Nicov still... I feel like Nicov at this point is trying to spread his army a little bit too thin. You know what I mean? He's just trying to make too much happen with 1 Mangonel. 2 Mangonels and 4 Mangudai. MbL though, not really the best army control from him over here. Gonna end up getting pushed away temporarily. TC situation, we have 2 TCs for MbL with the 3rd TC on the way. He managed to stay up in the villager count, while Nicov on the other hand, he has the 2 TCs and going for the 3rd TC in the middle, of course, is going to be a very similar situation for both players. And we just missed a massacre over here, but MbL did a very good job of just dodging the fire from both Mangonels and taking some Mangolei down. What is Nicov gonna do over here? Keep in mind that fully upgraded skirmishers in Castle Age are going to pack a punch just as strong as fully upgraded Feudal Age archers. So they are still very good against villagers, even with Loom. We just need an opening, and right now MbL is trying to find one, but he's going to be unable to. Nicov is going to be pushing him away with some Mangonels. Let's see. Fire rate is much lower, yes. But you're rarely taking full advantage of the fire rate of ranged units. In this position anyway. Let's see about this though. Do you think MbL is going to be able to take this Mangonel from Nicov? That was very good for Nicov though. That is good. That is a good shot. That is a good shot. And that is a great one for Nicov as well. 2 great shots for the blue player, sorry. Getting house though. No bueno, amigo. MbL on the other hand is gonna have plenty of room to grow into. Yeah, this is what MbL wants to do. He wants to just arrive, snipe, and leave. Arrive, snipe, and leave. Because this is not good for him. He's taking a lot of losses over here, but that's because he's microing over here, trying to take the Mangolei from Nicov and not gonna be able to. In the end, Nikov's gonna end up taking another Mangonel from MbL without taking too many losses. And over here, MbL is gonna be left on only 5 skirmishers. By the way, to anyone who is new to the channel, if you want to get information regarding units, you can do !unit info, but you replace unit for the actual unit name. So like if you want to get all the stats for the skirmishers, you can do !skirmisher info or !elite skirmisher info. One word, no spaces, of course. You're going to get a whisper with the attack rate. You're going to get a whisper with all the stats, speed, HP, training time, all the good stuff. And if it's a technology as well, such as man-at-arms, you're also going to be getting the research cost and research time. Nikov's doing a very good job over here though. In Mangolei are going to suffice for him to hold on his position on the hill. Villager count's going to be about the same for both players. MbL has been going heavily into camels and skirmishers, which should technically mean that he should be falling behind in food count. He's going to have 2 extra food workers, but let's see what the resources are looking like for both players. So Nicov, who is going to drop another castle in the middle, is going to find himself 300 higher food count than MbL, on 300 extra gold anyway, sorry, food. For gold, it's going to be much higher gold count for him as well. And it seems to me like Nicov is going to be able to click out to Imperial Age much faster. But here comes MbL with a very mighty army. A lot of camel riders, skirmishers, and everything. But the skirmishers are getting wrecked by the Mangonels. And now, Nikov's going to be able to get the castle up. The camel riders are going to get destroyed by the castle. And the skirmishers are no longer great in numbers. Nicov doing a very good job over here. Gonna be keeping that Mangonel up for the time being. MbL ends up losing all of the camel riders, and he even spills a little bit of jelly over here. And now Nikov's on his way to Imperial Age. What is MbL gonna do about this? He's going to have enough stone to go for his own castle, but without Imperial Age, it's not going to be of much use. He's getting a 4 TC up over here, so he might be able to get ahead in villager count. And he's going to be taking this gold, but that is going to be a limited amount of gold for him, while Nicov is going to have possession of tens of thousands of golds. Amazing stuff. At this point in time, MbL is going to have, let's see, 100 plus 6, that is going to be about, yes, 800 and something, plus the 2400 over here. MbL has 3200 gold to work with, and he needs to go out to Imperial Age. He needs to push Nicov away from the middle, and he needs to come forward and try to take possession of some of these golds. All of that with 3200 gold. Huge lead for Nicov. Is very accurate at this point. Yes, yes, yes. Very good stuff for the Argentinian player. Playing very well against MbL right now. Kind of feels bad for him for the series earlier today. Going for the quick walls. Yeah, Stone Gates are not going to have any armor, so these skirmishers are going to be taking this down very fast. Yeah, that would never happen before the... But it needed to be a thing, right? It needed to happen. That change needed to be made. Age of Gates was just too broken. And we have Imperial Age on the way for MbL as well, but what is he going to do with it? Nicov is already going for trebuchets, he's going for conscription and chemistry, so he's already taking full advantage of the Imperial Age. And what is MbL going to do? He's got a few okay, Nicov probably do not try to engage the skirmishers head on with the Mangolai. Just wait a little bit more until the Mangonel is here, but... Alright, let's go. That is a good shot. That is a great shot for Nicov. Gonna be reducing MbL's army count by... Well, in this area, 100%. MbL is gonna start going for some stables on the flanks, so he's gonna be thinking of raiding. But I don't know if he's gonna be able to do it, man. Nicov is very well protected over here. This is gonna be open, but he's going to have the castle over here, so he could easily fall back onto it. And over here, on the other hand, yeah, Nicov is already gonna be trapping that castle down from MbL, which means that by the time MbL goes up and tries to go for conscription, we might see the castle already down. Let's see. Not really, not really. All right, so MbL is going to be going for chemistry right now, chain barding armor, light cavalry as well, and he's going to be going for hussar as well. Oh, Nicov going for elite Mangolai. So we already have bloodlines. I would assume that we already have also, yeah, husbandry. Do we have ring archer armor? We do. So Parthian tactics. Elite Mangolai. We already have bracer and chemistry. That's it. That's it. Nikov's army is about to be fully completed. He only needs Parthian tactics right now. He's on elite Mangolai already. He's got all the upgrades, and he doesn't even need to do that. Even though he's gonna be able to clean this up with the Mangolai, just go for a few light cavalry. Go for a few hussar. It's going to be 30% extra HP for your units. And just tank the skirmishers. Just tank the skirmishers. Focus your Mangolai on taking siege from your enemy. Like going in, sniping the trebuchets. And focus on taking MbL's castle down, which is the only thing keeping MbL alive at this point. Without that castle, MbL is going to be only on TCs. But like, this is very exposed. Nikov's going to be taking advantage of it. Light cavalry are not going to be that great against fully upgraded Mangolai. Now Nikov's even going to be going for Cat Ram, and he's going to be going for Siege Ram after that, I'm very sure. I agree, but he's doing a good job. He's sniping the siege with the Mangolai. He should be taking Nikov's castle down right now, so Nicov cannot keep going for trebuchets. And it's also a very important thing about Nicov. About MbL's castle, sorry. Nicov needs to take it down before MbL goes for Commandant, although I'm not really sure if he already... I think he didn't go for it, right? He didn't go for it yet. No. I guess in Nikov's position, there is no way for you to know that, but... Yeah, you shouldn't be letting your opponent hold on to their castle if you have the siege to take it down. Good stuff for Nicov, gonna end up cleaning this up. Oh, MbL though. MbL's got a good amount of skirmishers over here. Might end up reducing Nikov's army by about 50%. Nicov needs to be a little bit more careful with his army. He's losing way too many units to cheapo units from MbL. And on the right hand side, MbL still trying to raid over here. Not going to be able to break through in this area. Probably not going to be able to break through over here. So Nicov's doing a good job walling his base. And on the left hand side, Nicov manages to survive with the majority of his units. But yeah, he needs to be careful, man. You do have the lead, but you don't want to throw it away. This is great stuff. This is great stuff. Nicov is going to be on 1, 2, 3, 4 castles, as far as I can see. Oh, and MbL though, this is exactly what I was afraid of. Nicov needs to seal the deal, man. He needs to close this game. He's really giving MbL a lot of space to work with, and MbL, he gets pushed over here. He doesn't care. He just moves his farming economy over to the right hand side where he knows Nikov's not going to be going. As Nicov keeps trying to push on the same area, he's going to keep trying to push from the same angle. Left hand side, 4 life for Nicov. That is great news for MbL. Manages to survive, manages to sneak a few light cavalry onto Nikov's economy. And with 2 castles up here, I don't know how I feel about Nicov anymore. He lost 1 castle. He's probably bound to lose the other 2 if he's not very careful, but at the very least he managed to get more trebuchets out, and now MbL's certainly going to lose his own castle over here. Does Nicov know about the north castles from MbL though? He knows about 1. He knows about 1, and he's going to be sending the trebuchets over here, but he doesn't know about this one. Still though, much better spot for Nicov. He needs to be careful. He needs to be clinical, and he needs to play textbook style over here because he doesn't want to throw this. MbL can and will take advantage of every single mistake you make. That castle is gonna go down. Pole Church is going down. Very good snipe from Nicov though. And even though I still think this is probably 90% Nikov's game at this point, he was very, very close to making that a 50%. You don't want to play a 50-50, you want to play a 90-10. MbL is still the cockroach of A8, so you see, I actually wanted to change that, but I don't have the leverage of T90, of course. I wanted to call T90 the tardigrade of Age of Empires 2, because cockroach, it's got so many negative connotations, man. Tardigrades are so much cooler, or the water bears, as you also know them as. But yeah, no amount of cockroaching is going to save you from this one, man. It's going to be over. Castle's going to go down. All of this economy is going to be exposed for MbL. Left hand side, he's going to get pushed as well. Oh my god, that is a huge amount of rams. 5 C-trams with drills as well coming forward from Nicov. And he's going to end up taking the monastery. Gonna end up taking the castle as well. And that could probably be GG. This is what I'm talking though. This is what I'm talking about though, sorry. MbL is going to focus the Mangudai down instead of getting letting the skirmishers get debated by the rams. That is the kind of stuff that MbL does. And that is the kind of stuff that Nicov really needs to take care of. This is gonna be good though. MbL's villager count still higher than Nicov, but gonna be going lower and lower. And he doesn't have access to gold anymore. A lot of idle economy in the north of MbL's base means that he's not going to have access to gold. He is about to lose access to stone as well. Without stone, not gonna be able to go for extra castles. And on 5 C-trams and a crap ton of Mangudai, Nicov is gonna be equalized in this series. 1, 2, 1. So very well played. I'm going to update the scoreboard right now. Give me a moment, and we are going to take a look at the spectate mode again. And if we can find the 3rd game, that'd be awesome. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Give me a moment. Let's go and take a look at the achievements. KV, well, man, that's quite telling. That is the full picture of the game right here. 3-1 for Nicov. I am very sure that MbL, like the 100 units that MbL managed to get from Nicov, were very high value units. Nicov didn't really worry about his army that much because of having safe access to gold, and so much gold he had. Largest army, 69 to 44, nice. For economy, overall better economy for MbL. Gold collection is going to be higher for Nicov though. And then fuel age, castle age, and imperial age times faster for Nicov. Villager high 156 versus 137. Didn't end up mattering though, as MbL failed to translate that into an actual advantage. Just gold is so freaking powerful. It's so freaking important. Here's a KD for sure.